Hey everyone, Jamie Phillips, Action Auto Parts Friday. It's about quitting time. Wesley and Pee Wee got to show up today. Wesley had an electrical emergency, so I threw him a little bit later today, but they got some stuff done on the inside. And slowly going through, Pee Wee's put up some more lumber. I'll show you here in a bit. So as we're going through this small stuff he's keeping for kindling, like that over there. So hopefully I'll get a lot of this cleaned up so we can actually give this a real good sweeping here in the near future. I need to move mower out of the way, so I got to get my desk out to go in the office. Hopefully I can get that in first part of the week. We still got some pretty good lumber here to go through, and then there's some under all of that metal. We counted today. We're still going to have plenty to do the ceiling in there. They got some of it up. I'll show you that here in a bit. Ordered me some tires online, and for my truck. It's got the plain tread tires, man. Even in four-wheel drive, in this soupy weather, it don't want to do anything. So ordered them just a couple, 3 days or so ago, and they came in from Texas. And then I got a guy that's going to put them on for me and balance them. That's one of the main things. Once I get this going, as much as I'd love to have a lift, I want to get me a good tire changer and a balancer so I can start doing that stuff myself, or Pee Wee, whatever. This is an oldie but a goodie back in the day when I was in the political arena or whatever. This is one of my old campaign signs. Looked like got sunburnt because my face is peeling. That sign laid down below the house. We had wind, it blew it over, and I live on a bluff. It was hanging off about halfway down the bluff, and people was making fun of us. Hey, what are you running for? We can't see it or whatever. But luckily, it finally made it down into the ditch. Didn't get out into traffic, and I stopped and picked it up the other day. I actually was going to bring some of them out here and clean them up and hang them in another building or whatever. But yeah, that there's kind of got a little bit messy. But anyway, a lot of this stuff is slowly coming together. This ceiling fan will go out into the showroom, and we should get that hung first of the week. Wesley said he could come back either Monday or Tuesday, and hopefully they can finish up that ceiling in there, and we'll get that hung. I got a big 100-inch one that goes for out here. It's still over there, but we won't worry about that one for a while. So that's kind of what's going on out here. Let's go inside. So in the showroom part, of course, got one of the greatest TV series ever, In the Heat of the Night, playing there on TV. I love that show, and I've seen every episode probably a dozen times or more. So Pee Wee got here this morning, about the same time I did, and Wesley hadn't got here yet. So he got that little section of wall up. Wesley got here. We still had to run a wire for the ceiling fan and the outside lights to the switch. So I let Pee Wee get ahead. It was my fault, so I had to take a few little boards down, but they're screwed on. So anyway, got those run and got the wire run out that'll go into the corner of the garage for my air compressor. So all that's ran now, and they were right at that light. So they got up 4 more sections of metal and the insulation above it, and it's right to the box that goes for the ceiling fan. So hopefully then Monday or Tuesday, whatever day they come back, if they can get on out into here, that'll be the last box they got to cut out for, and then get this thing wrapped up. How much of a difference has it made? Yes, it's still cold. Yes, we got a bunch of snow, but it has got up above. I mean, it's melted a bunch. So when I got in here this morning, I think Pee Wee said this little V4 heater up here was at 40, what was it, 40, 41 or something like that. And so Wesley brought his little salamander heater, and boom, it was hot in here. So it's still bouncing between 66 and 67 on that one right now. Of course, I've had these other little heaters running too, but I've shut those off, and like I said, it's still got chilly outside, and it's still staying pretty warm. This is blocking a lot of that down where we was losing it. I mean, from right here, I can feel the air coming off that thing. So I've got a feeling once all this ceiling's done, especially once we get the rest of these walls covered up even more so, that little heater's going to do a pretty good job. I just hope it don't cost me a ton of money to run it, but we'll just have to wait and see. I ain't got an electric bill yet, so I'm going to shut this little bitty one off. I got to go up on the hill and look at a couple things on the car. A guy messaged me, said he needed the back bumper and some taillights. I don't know if I got them on that. I think it's the Hyundai Elantra. But I'm going to go do that. I swept up in here, kind of get it ready for when I do get back first of the week. I like to try to keep a good, clean workspace, and they agreed. It made it a lot easier to get started. Like I said, if he had a couple things come up, or we would have probably got further along today, but it is what it is. I appreciate Wesley doing what he does to help, because he's an electrician, but he's just really, he knows that I'm needing to get this done, and knows that I got surgery coming up in a little bit, and I can't climb up and do, because it takes two of them to put that metal up and then lay the insulation in there. So hope y'all are having a fantastic day. TGIF, yes, it is Friday, and so give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.